everyone, welcome to Ms. Emerald Tarot. So, trying to think of some questions asked for the collective. So, one I'm sensing is people want to know kind of what makes other people, I want to say, envious of them. Seems like a strange question, but I know that's kind of what I'm pulling out of the ether here. So, we're going to go with it. What makes people envious or jealous of you? What is it about this collective that, you know, even if people put you down for it, like they kind of want to be you in that moment? What is it? All right, so the first card we have here is the Four of Wands. So based on the imagery on this card, like I feel like you don't just like, you know, dream of things, like you go for things. Like you don't just sit there and hem and haw over it. You're like, if you want it, go for it. Or if you aren't serious, then why are you still wasting your time worrying about it? So it's that go for it attitude that's what sometimes people wish they had more of that. Like that you'll just try things and see what happens and kind of like live with the consequences and like dust yourself up and get back. Like even if it doesn't work out, like you always dust yourself off and you just get back up, and somehow you're unruffled, and or it appears that way, and that's something that people aspire to about you. Maybe that's the right word. Like what do people aspire to that they see in you? Because I really like the word envious or jealous. Like I don't know, that has such a negative connotation for me. So yeah, we'll change it to that. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is, people don't ever see you as somebody that's going without things, that are struggling, that is like needing help or sanctuary. Like you're always like the calm in the storm. You always seem like you have it together. So even if you feel like you're faking that, you're playing that off well, because you do have it more together than you think. You're not giving yourself enough credit. And with the Temperance card being reversed, like people do see you as being a bit impatient, but at the same time they find that works for you, and they really just don't even get how. Because I just get the feeling that sometimes there's things that people just really think are going to blow up in your face, and if they had done the same thing it would have, and they just don't understand how do you get away with these things, how does it end up being okay. But the answer to that probably is that you're being your authentic self, and that's all any of us can ever be. So as long as you're being your authentic self and not being fake about it, people are going to accept these things about you. So yeah, there's almost the sense that people are just like, how do they do that? How do they just do that? How, like, not even fair, because they don't see that they themselves could do that. So we have the Eight of Cups reversed here. So this also shows that you're someone that, like, even when situations end, even when things don't go the way that you plan, like you always move forward, you always find a way, or you are very good at accepting things for what they are, and people see that as a strength in you. We're gonna pull one more card. With the Lovers being reversed, like people do see like you have a very distinct, like almost dichotomy to your personality, where like outside of say a work setting, like you're a very different playful kind of person, where maybe I get the sense like in a professional setting, like you come off very I don't know, just very formal, very authoritative, where like outside of that setting, like you kind of have a more playful, fun kind of personality, where that doesn't come off like in other settings. So like people see that you can switch modes that way, and that's something like they aspire to, is to have that ability to be their work self versus like to keep that separate and not have it be one and the same. I feel like we're going to pull one more. So with the King of Swords, I also see here that you're a very logical, straightforward thinker. You're probably very good at presenting things, and that's something that people look up to and admire very much. If this resonates for you, please click the like. Comments are welcome, and also please follow me. Thank you for watching.